right, everyone. Chill.
I'm just chilling.
Bro, we're just chilling.
Just chilling.
Let's just chill.
Just chilling.
If my words could move you effective, to grant access and insight to perspective, I would give you my soul's eye to hold, if only to show you a way to get out the cold.
Yes. Tis I, Jus Henry, the original. So anxious and so ready. Alfie, you do me a favor. Would you go to the front door and let the lovely young lady in, please? We got you. And let me make sure I let this young lady know. But nonetheless, on with the show. I hope she doesn't be mad at me. Anyway, let's get out of that. Pause, resume.
How are you,
I'm back.
sir?
I'm back. I'm actually unplugged. What happened? We went dead.
No, you're here.
Really?
We got me. You want me to put some music in the background or
My
something?
earphones went dead then.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Marvelous.
How about now?
A little, no, still not back, but it's okay. So, Jus Henry. Oh, hey, Latalia. What's up? Tis I, Jus Henry. We here back. Just actually want to invite y'all, or should I say welcome y'all, to Just Chillin' with Jus Henry. We are here at Flowhio Radio. Say what's up, Sergio, please.
What is good?
Please make some noise. But nonetheless, we here. We're gonna have a good time. It's Just Chillin'. Is she not there? Oh man, we're gonna interrupt the live if I do that. It's gonna interrupt the live. But nonetheless, do you have a number? Would you text her for me, please, or call her? I would appreciate you. Thank you very much, Alfie. Alfie with the assist on there.
He's
he's
Mr. Do It All.
He Mr. Do It All. We actually have a great show today planned for you guys. It's actually called Partly Artsy. All right. We're gonna try and stay as smooth as possible, as cool as possible, because you know how we're doing it. It's a big day in Tampa Bay. You know. It's a real big day. You want to know why it's a big day?
Why is it a big day?
Because it's my second show, sir. Our second show,
and you're
sir.
Actually in studio this time.
In the studio.
It actually feels a lot better. You don't have to worry
Not
about
right next
you can
to a
hear.
band, rock
There's no there's no
band.
bands anywhere.
Oh, y'all heard that? You heard the... Yeah, that's the island in me, all right? Y'all are going to find out a few things about Jus Henry throughout this whole process of me learning not only how to dwell with the people, but also to vibe. You know what I'm saying? I actually took the time out, be like, you know what? I'm bored. I need some more music to push out. Plus, I like to talk a lot, especially when I make sense. But nonetheless, partly artsy today. We're actually going to have a fantastic guest today, a pretty dope artistry, pardon. She's actually coming in today. She's a very good friend of mine. I met her through another friend of mine, Talicia the Poet. I'm actually quite, honored that she was willing to,
It's like your first guest.
It's actually, no, it's second. Tom was my first.
Oh yeah. That's
Tom
true,
was
that's
my
true.
first.
That's
We can't take away from Tom,
No,
man.
that was a
man.
great
and it was a great
conversation.
interview.
Yeah, it was.
Perfect interview. Like, it went so well. He took the reins himself, bro. Love it. So tonight we're gonna make sure we enjoy exactly what we have to offer. It's partly artsy. I got some things to share with y'all. Of course, let me see. Why would you do that? Get out of here.
Just chillin'.
You know how to tune in. Resume. Tune in. Come tune in. Don't call me. You know what I'm saying? Tune into the show. That's what we doing right now. I love all y'all though. So it's National Clarihue Day. All right. Hey, I love the questioning, questioning face that you had, right?
Yeah, no, what?
Edmund Clarihue Bentley was born in 1875, a British writer known for Clarihues.
Oh, British.
4-line biographical poems, comedic in nature, with the AABB rhyme scheme. He actually had a lot of good shit, a lot of good stuff.
Do you have any examples?
Nafe. I did not want to recite any of his poetry this evening because it's not the poet night. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have a whole nother episode ready for the people, which is next week. Which is next week, because this is every Wednesday night, 8 to 10. Every Wednesday night. Uh-oh, Ray Budsky, what's up? Thank you. Erica, thank you. Oh, hey, Erica. No time, baby. Okay. So this is every week, 8 to 10. Tell your friends, tell your people. It's going to be smooth music. I can't wait for y'all to hear the first set of music, specifically chosen for my vibe, specifically chosen for my taste. I'm not really always ready to get crunk. You know what I'm saying? It has its place. It has its time. Right now it's not that. We going to be real cool, real chill, because we just chilling. You know what I mean? We just chilling. Nonetheless, with the same vibe, Flynn Black, what's up? Outstanding. We got Pina Colada Day.
Ooh.
Didn't bring any pina coladas because I don't drink rum like that anymore. I don't drink rum like that. I actually stick to tequila. Yo, this whole thing about reading and going back up and forth on my live feed is gonna.
Yeah, it's very interactive.
Is it an art to be able to read and speak at the same time? That might.
Most of the time, they kind of pick and choose which ones to talk about.
Nonetheless, I got that. It's National Pick Blueberries Day.
Wow.
Yeah, man. National Kitten Day. National Kitten Day. Unlike some people that I know that got some new puppies. I'm laughing at the whole ordeal.
Yo, cats are crazy.
Cats are their own thing.
I
Like
love
they're their
them.
own entity. I'm not even a cat person. I'm not a dog person really. I'm not a pet person anymore. I used to have a lot of pets, and if I was to get pets, I'd probably go back to the snake. I used to have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had 2 Burmese pythons. Yeah, no pina colada, Erica. Sorry, but I had 2 Burmese pythons. One was albino, and that was Herm. That was my boy. He's the one that actually, grew old and got big. He was about 8.5 feet when I had to sell him. But it's no worries. We live, we learn. On goes the life. And no, I've had fish. I've had what do you call it? Parakeets. Had turtles. What else? Dog. That was about it. I think that's enough.
Yeah,
they're all up in heaven waiting on me, bro.
Yeah. I feel you.
They're gonna be right next to my hammock talking about something. Where we gonna live at, bro? I'm like, I didn't ask God for much, okay? Yeah. I didn't ask God for a big grand mansion up here in heaven. I just want a hammock. I just want to chill. I'm not asking for much. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I'm not religious. I'm just spiritual. All right, I learned that too. Message.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. Message. But nonetheless, enough about that. So we got, it's still Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. This is important to tell people of not only minorities, majority, anybody, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. We have to pay attention to each other's mentality. We have to pay attention to your spirit. You have to pay attention to your being. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do not take time for yourself, you are cheating yourself. You are giving people ammunition to stay on your head. If you can't get ahead, they're going to stand on your head. That's why people have a problem with helping other people, because you feel like, what if I help this person's going to take advantage of me. And it's okay. To be vulnerable is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the people that you surround yourself with. You need to learn. The Bible say what? Turn the other cheek. But I only have 2 cheeks. Okay? And I don't want to turn my butt so you can try to kiss that. No, that's not me. I want to give you 2 chances. I make sure that you understand that I'm keeping you in this circle for a moment to protect myself because I love you in this moment. But then if this will, cause chaos, cause disarray, I'm going to put you on the outside of that to protect myself because I'm important. I'm me. I'm just Henry. I'm the only one of me. But nonetheless, a lot of people hear me singing a lot. So me speaking a lot is it may sound foreign.
Yeah.
Because I'm not faint at heart. I try to stay true to those that are around me because if I break my code at any point, I don't want them to have doubt in me and my character when somebody else comes to talk to them and talk shit behind my back. Talk mess, excuse me. I'm trying to practice not cursing on the air, okay? Work with me. But I don't want to worry about that. I don't want somebody to go behind me and be like, man, Harry ain't shit. And I want people to be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
That's not the guy I know. That's not just Henry, bro. You and me got to catch a fade, kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I live for. Hey, Stacy. So we here at Jus Chillin. Want to make sure that we always protect ourselves, those that come through here. I'm not the type to be an antagonist. I am not looking for any of that type of attention. I don't want anybody else to think that that's the case either. So therefore, oh, hey, Trina, that's what's dope. Oh, man, if I knew all the terms of it's love, sex,
lust, sex, music.
Love, lust, sex,
music.
And music. I get confused. It's okay. It's all right. It's all love, though, baby. I love you. We got Cord Blood Awareness Month as well, stem cell research. I mean, if it's not harming anybody, if it's not harming any babies, I'm down, And if it's going to help somebody, I'm down. Keep the party going. Now, we are waiting just patiently, but nonetheless, we actually want some cool vibes to come up. What we got first there, Sergio?
I don't know. We got a ton of music.
Yeah, I know. I sent it to you.
Yeah. Let's see what you got in here. I personally, we'll go.
Did you listen? Did you listen to
any
of it?
Oh no. Well, I'm a big fan of music.
Good.
So I think we can kick it off with that, and then we'll let you ride from there. You can talk to all the people Trina. If they want to hear the music.
Yeah.
Hop on the Spreaker.
Yeah, man. Hop on Spreaker, man. We
get them numbers up.
Man. Get these numbers
up.
So
hop in there. Give them a follow.
Actually, yeah, man. Y'all share, please, because I would appreciate the numbers so that subscribers and all that stuff. I don't know how to wrap it off like a lot of YouTubers do. But I need that so we can get on iHeart, you know what I'm saying? So we can get out there even further, so we can bring more attention to Tampa, because I do want y'all to understand Jus Chillin's about Tampa Bay. I left Tampa. I went in the Navy and I came back. I love Tampa, man. My babies are here. Where you think I'm going? You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Anyway, but nonetheless, what we got first? I
got let's see, a little music with Just Friends. This is Just Friends. You already know the tune once you hear it.
Yes, ma'am.
Just chillin'. Just chillin'.
Girl, I know this might seem strange, but let me know if I'm out of order for stepping to you this way. See, I've been watching you for a while, And I just gotta let you know that I'm really feeling your style. 'Cause I had to know your name and leave you with my number. And I hope that you would call me someday. If you want, you can give me yours too. And if you don't, well, I ain't mad at you. We can still be cool, girl. I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. No, no. I just wanna know your name, and maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill. Damn, I'm surprised that you called. 'Cause the way you walked away, I thought I wasn't gonna see you no more. Since you didn't wanna give me your man, I thought that you were digging me and wasn't digging me. But anyway, what you doing tonight? I'll probably be with my peeps. If it's cool with you, maybe we'll swing by and you can just chill. Or you can just chill with me, long as you're comfortable and you feel secure when you're with me. 'Cause I'm not trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. Oh yeah, I just wanna know your name, and maybe sometime we can hook up. We can, baby, yeah. Maybe we can go see a movie, girl. Or maybe we can hang out, girl. Whatever you wanna do, just let me know. It's up to you. Pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name, and maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill. Oh yeah, I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. No, I can't. You ain't even really gotta be my girl. You ain't even gotta be my girl. Maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill. I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girl. Anything you wanna know, it's all open, baby. It's all open, baby. We can just chill, we can just chill and keep it real. I ain't out to get nothing from you. Oh no, oh no. We can just talk about you, girl. Oh yeah. I'm just there for you anytime you need me to, baby.
Right here, what we're gonna do is go back.
Wasn't the only one, 'cause when the tables turned, he had to break. But whenever I got lonely, I needed some advice, he gave me his shoulder. His words were very nice, but that is all behind me, 'cause now there is no other. My love is his and his is mine. My friend became the love of my life. You are my friend, love of my life. I can depend, love of my life. Without you, baby, it feels like I sampled true love. Yeah, but this shit clear.
Freak, y'all, and you don't stop. To the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. A freak.
Or would it be that it was all just so simple then? A teenage love, but you say he just a friend. He moved around and we kept in touch through his friend Mike. The world was young and we knew we couldn't rush, but whenever I got lonely or needed some advice, he gave me his shoulder. His words were very nice, but that is all behind me. 'Cause now there is no other. My love is his and his is mine. My friend became the love of my life. You are my friend, love of my life. The one kept the vision, the end of my life. To baby, feels like I sampled your love. Yeah, but this shit ain't clear.
Y'all know how I met her. We broke up and got back together. To get her back, I had the sweater. Thought she rolled with bad boys forever. In many ways, them boys made her better. To grow, I had to let her. She needed cheddar, and I understood that. Looking for cheese that don't make her a hood rat. In fact, she's a queen to me. Her light beams on me. I love it when she sings to me. It's like that.
You know you rock my world, and you be boy and I'll be girl, and it don't stop until the break of dawn. You know you rock my world, and you be boy and I'll be
Let me get that intro. Blunts, gators, hand me my mink. On the east, ducking fast from a peephole. 1989, gang banging was at its peak. This the beat that make me reminisce on G-Phone. 3 summers before the chronic hit the streets, I would rather slang hand to hand to a fiend. Rapping on the side, trapping was priority. But every now and then I go scoop my little thing, pull up in my MC, banging New Jack Swing. Ooh, summertime time back in Long Beach, passing one bottle 40 ounce OE. I didn't have a dollar, but a nigga had a dream. Whipping over the stove and a nigga gotta eat. Threw my raps in the garbage, fuck being an MC. Thank the Lord for Nate Dogg and thank God for Warren G. Funny how time flies when you're high as me.
I think I'm in the rough ends now. I seen her throwing up H-Town. You was living off a true heel. Wasn't ready for the world, but baby, who is? Know you prettier than all the elder barges. Never worry about the total of the charges. And if you need an escape for now, meet up at room 112. We do it anywhere. We can do it. Yeah. And if you feel it, just call me, baby. I'll have you screaming. Ooh, ooh.
We'll get back to all that ghetto shit we like. But for now, just let me hold you all night. Cheek to cheek, just like they do in the movies. Tonight, baby, I want your love on tight.
Shout out to Vika. Shout out to Samantha in the chat.
As soon as I put this on, as soon as I put this on, girl. Ooh, yeah. As soon as I put this on, don't fight it, let it live. And if you need an escape for now, meet up at room 112. We do as I put this on. As soon as I put this on. As soon as I put this on, girl. Ooh, yeah. As soon as I put this on.
First time we came in together.
Feeling cooler than the April breeze. Let's go blow like the summer leaves. Girl, I'm just hanging around. And I'll come back down when you choose to come visit me now. Crazy thing about my treehouse, it always be bugging me out. It's all of the beautiful sound that keeps my mouth quiet, cause I'm being into so loud. One glad morning, I'll be waiting with my lighter ablaze. Till that evening, you come over and let me take you away. Yeah. Hanging out in the pump house, singing songs to the trees.
Long up in the city, we wrote that sweet Virginia breeze.
Girl, it's looking so nice out. Thinking maybe we can step out, give all the city a stroll, and we can talk about the places where we want to go. Cause baby, I got big dreams of Hollywood and the movie screen, millions of fans all for me, with cars passing by and me hearing them play my CD. One glad morning, you'll be waiting with your lighter ablaze. Till that evening, I come over and let you take me away. Fuck bed, let's get so high that it gets on to the moon. To the moon, babe. When we get back to daylight, we can just get high more. All I wish is you'll still be here when I get off tour. When I get back, we'll get higher than never before. Real love, feel love, taste love, smoke love. Real love, feel love, taste love, smoke love, smoke love. Real love, feel love, taste love, smoke love. Real love, feel love, taste love, taste love.
Just chillin', just chillin', just chillin',
Just chillin'.
just chillin'.
Just chillin'. So we're back with the incomparable, the fantastic, the lovely, pretty dope.
Yay.
What's happening?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm awesome
Thank
now
you.
that I'm here.
I'm just saying, I'm like, it was like an adventure to get here, huh?
It definitely was, you
wanna
know.
you want to tell the people about it?
I'm not from here. So
Where are you from, by the
I'm
way?
from California.
Which part?
Sacramento.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout out to Sacramento.
Shout
Okay.
out Sacktown. But I thought, I put the right address in. Apparently not. It was,
dear.
A previous address, something, but I ended up at the airport.
Oh, dear.
About 20 minutes away. But it's cool.
Yeah?
It's
'Cause you
perfectly fine
recovered.
because I'm here now.
Yes, you recovered like a champion.
Yeah.
I'm
I
so
sped
appreciative. Yeah,
the
just
whole
a
way,
little.
but it's fine. I'm here.
It's okay. Yeah, but you have the sixth sense, so you knew that the police were not here or there.
I was like,
She's probably like,
whole way.
I don't think they're doing the show in the airport.
Whole way. Oh
That's
my
what's
goodness.
dope,
And
though.
I thought about it. I was like, this is odd.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, at D part? Okay. Yeah.
No weddings,
Yeah,
no weddings,
it's
no
fine.
weddings. Oh my god.
That's
So now that you're here, I'm incredibly intrigued, and I am a fan of art. I am a fan of diversity in art. I love any person that can take their selves, because we dissect ourselves.
True.
And we actually put ourselves in different spaces to be able to be effective, I'll say.
Very true.
And with that, we shall start with, first off, how long have you been, I'll say, professionally doing, or just
Like actively.
actively doing, I shall say.
Which
yes.
art?
Any of them.
Okay.
From the beginning.
So, I mean, I've always
Mm-hmm.
been creative.
Good.
I mean, I've drawn, like, kind of doodled or whatever. As far as painting, because painting is kind of like what I've taken serious.
Okay.
Painting, let's say a year and a half, I've been painting.
Very cool.
So, and that, because I was mad.
Oh.
I was upset. Oh my goodness, I was
What?
upset.
The amazing things that come out of passion.
It's true. It
Yeah.
is so true. But, you know,
Yeah.
it was dope. I think
Okay.
that it was cool that I got to find it because for me, I do makeup, obviously.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we know
when
that.
I do makeup,
Yeah.
I have to blend. I got to do all these things, and
Yes.
somehow like the drawing and the blending from that
Yes.
just meshed into painting, and I can kind of translate it that way
In that medium.
and it just works.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. When I look at things, I look at it like this water bottle.
Yes.
It looks blue,
Yes.
but there's gray. There's,
Yes.
there's so
Other.
many different colors that are actually part of it.
Yes.
That my eye catches on it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's got X-ray vision right now.
Kind
so
of.
I haven't worked out in forever, so don't look at my vision.
My
right
goodness.
now. Look over at Sergio or something, See what he's like. No, I'm playing. So, before we get into any other mediums,
Shout out to Chris Ogden, all the way in Texas.
Hey,
Chris,
shout out
what's
Texas.
up, brother? What is happening, man? So hold on real quick. That's one of my eldest friends, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously. Love that boy. Love that dude, man.
Hey, we getting the
Family
Texas
man. He's
listeners.
good.
Look at Justin
He's a good
Nicole,
dude. Good
the
dude.
chat room all blown
Back
up.
to Pretty Dope.
That's my man.
I actually want to take a step in a moment of my experience with artistry in Tampa, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you come up with Pretty Dope?
Every time I would do something,
Mm-hmm.
people are like, "Damn, that's pretty dope," and I'm like, "You're right."
Hey.
And then I just took it, and it worked.
It works.
Yeah, so-
Okay. I fucks with it. I
Plus,
mean,
I think
see,
because,
I'm working with this
because
person.
hair.
I know
Yeah,
we
it's
can do it now,
like
but I
with-
gotta practice, man. If I'm gonna be, because I'm professional, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be.
Wait, is it? Oh, I was like, is this a non-cussing thing?
No, you can
No,
curse.
no.
Oh,
You
okay.
cuss.
I'm just
Okay, I was
practicing.
just-
I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
practicing.
working
Got
on
it.
not cussing.
Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
Yeah, because
All right.
I was in the Navy, so
you
I know
know-
how to curse. I know.
You do.
What?
They
What?
they teach you that in basic, right?
But they say people that
Oh,
cuss
they-
are like more. They
I'm
express.
passionate.
Yeah, you're like.
I just
you're
need
healthy.
you. I need you to know that, because when I speak nicely to people, they take my words for granted. So it's not.
It
about
don't
me
hit as
tonight.
hard. You know?
It's not about me.
It
Tonight.
hit different when you cuss.
It's not about me. You funny. It's not about me. So, pretty dope. Now, your favorite medium. What is your favorite, that you just you know what? I'm having a bad day or even a great day, and I'm just going to, this is what I jump to first. Where you at? Is it the canvas?
It has to be my canvas.
Okay.
But so when I paint, there's kind of different stages. There's, if I want to do something that's cool, there's talent side and then there's the gift side, right?
Okay.
So with talent, I could do some cool shit. I could, draw something I see and it's just oh, that's dope,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
But the stuff that really hits and people can relate to and people you can strike emotion in people, that's the gifted side that I feel I really don't have part in. It's more of I get it's like a place you go
Okay.
in your mind. Maybe like I'm upset about something.
Okay.
You're gonna see it in that painting.
Right.
You're gonna feel it in that painting. Like,
Right.
damn, what the hell you going through?
Right.
Like, it's obvious.
Uh-huh.
Whereas there's stuff that I'm just like, oh, this is fun. Like, it was
Okay.
cool. You can definitely tell the difference between those pieces.
Okay.
For me.
Cool. I like that. The canvas.
Yes.
Now,
I catch accents. So when you do that,
yes, I know.
all the time, I really do.
Yes.
I love it.
It's absolutely dreadful.
Hold on, where was it another time
Yes,
where
we
did-
went to the rap battle,
Yes.
Fresh P,
Yes.
and we were in the crowd, and for some reason, like we just kept talking in like an English accent
Yeah.
the whole time.
Like we had nothing
Nothing.
at all else to do. But
Literally
anyway,
nothing.
That's so funny.
I really could.
we might have to do that as a segment
Quite
one day.
infectious.
We might have
It
to do that
is.
one day.
So
we might have to
easy,
do that one day.
honestly.
Imagine working in a call center where you're getting calls from all over the world,
Yeah.
and I catch accents.
Yeah.
and it's almost like offensive if you
do it back.
do it back.
Yes.
And I'd have to
Tremendously.
I'd have to stay in character and
Well,
keep going.
we
I'm
got
like,
an Indian
God damn
baby
it.
calling in. You'd be like, good to see you, my good son.
Oh my
no,
goodness!
no,
Like,
don't
please,
do it.
no.
Don't do it.
My
Don't
mind
do
says
that.
no.
Refrain.
Keep going.
Refrain. Discretion, discernment. Please use them.
It's true.
Yes. Nonetheless, so the we said canvas. So I have, of course, wanted to ask, what type of tape do you use?
What do you mean?
Do you do the tape? No, that wasn't yours.
What you mean?
It was on
body tape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Is there literal
So,
body tape?
It's actually electrical tape.
Oh,
It's
how
electrical
fun
tape.
is that to take off?
And I put the tape on the body. Like it goes to the contour of their body.
Uh-huh.
I can create a whole outfit.
Yeah.
With it. So yeah, that's
How fun is that?
I love it. But the only thing about it is when you take that shit off, boy, you're taking like the first layer of your skin off. And I've tried to find like different ways to make it easier, like baby oil or like alcohol or like something to like make it so it's
Like a little layer or something?
Yeah, and I always tell them because people always they want to do it because
Yeah.
it looks dope.
Looks crazy.
Like at the end, I'm just like, I'm letting you know this shit's gonna hurt, like coming off. And they're like, oh, it's okay. My sister, G, she straight just rips it off. I'm like, yeah, you are
You gotta do
tripping,
it.
but she really does. She's so like,
They need a disclaimer. I need you to
No,
shave. I need you to shave all body
everything.
hair.
And I definitely recommend it. Otherwise, you will get an involuntary wax. For real.
Painful. Every time I think of wax, I see a 40-year-old virgin when he
Oh, yeah.
just getting
Yeah.
waxed. I'm
You know what?
sorry.
You should let me wax you.
Oh.
I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Like, you literally should let me do it.
It sounds
For the show's
wonderful.
sake.
It sounds fantastic.
I do.
No. We
There's
won't
not
do
many
these.
things I can't do.
No, I'm a savage, and no, I gotta keep that. Plus, we just chilling. No, man, I gotta
Just
keep
chilling.
my.
Right.
I gotta keep my layer. You know what I mean? Like we gotta keep warm.
It's true.
Keeps my soul nice and in perspective.
I feel it.
That's real.
That's
real. So let's see. Next one. The body art.
Yes.
The body art. How fun is that? Do you talk? Do you speak to your now I want to say subjects. Is that the term?
You can call them that, sure. Yeah.
Oh, bow down, please. Thank you. No, do you talk to them the whole time, or is it more
I
your
try
focus?
to. Okay, so sometimes people don't realize it, but like the paint, it can go into your body, right? Like
yes, yeah,
it
yeah,
absorbs.
of course, yeah.
So some people's bodies react different. I've had people faint. I've had people, like just like go into like a zone, and I'm like, okay, sit down, please. Like I know the signs now.
Wow.
Starting, I didn't really know too much, and I was just
Were
like,
they standing up the whole time? They can't lock their knees.
well, can't. Yes, don't lock your knees.
Yes.
I have usually like if it's an upper body, you you can sit.
Okay.
But if I need to like
Yeah.
get like areas that you have to stand.
Nice little crevice or
Yeah, I'm
something,
gonna
right?
need the crevices.
The crevices.
Like, you have to. Yeah, you have to stand. So and it's a long process. So of
Yeah.
course I always tell people what they're getting themselves into
yeah.
because as much as it looks super dope,
Yes. There's a sacrifice to these art.
Okay,
Yes.
and that's the truth behind it. And it's like I don't take a super long time because I don't want to be there all day either.
Right. Mhm.
And I tend to want to do everything.
Okay.
Because I do photography,
Uh-huh.
I do the hair, I do
Yeah.
the makeup, I
Yes.
do the body art. So
Yes.
when you're doing everything,
Yes.
it's like, okay, well, this is gonna be here a minute.
I mean, I got other modes to get
Right?
into tonight.
So, but everybody's always game.
That's what's
I'm
up.
so lucky because people will come to me and ask me. They're like,
Yeah.
"I'll get naked," and I'm like, "Okay."
Patience?
you know.
Okay. That's so funny.
People, they're quick to get naked and they're completely comfortable. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not a creep, so it's like,
Yes.
it's fine.
So they're
And
comfortable. They understand that it's art. It's
Right.
not for any other
because I'm not about to have
purpose.
you looking crazy because my name is attached to this. So
Exactly.
yeah, just know that you're in
Look at
good
you.
hands.
Businesswoman.
Of course, always first.
Get it, girl.
Always.
Hey. So,
Shout out Mike Twice. That's my brother. I
Say it
had to-
twice.
Yeah, it's twice. That is so funny.
That's what's up. Oh, pretty dope. Nonetheless, we didn't have like a tag for that one. That'd have been cool. But nonetheless, but we got one for Just Chillin.
I love that.
I love that. That's just hard, boy. That thing go hard. Anyway, so tell us about the photography. How did you get started with photography? What was it like? Was it the fact that after you got everything done, you're like, you know what? Let me take my own damn pictures.
I am a control freak.
That's
So-
what, I was gonna ask you about that.
Definitely a control
but
freak.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Definitely a control freak.
Is this all facets of life?
And
too?
because
I'm stupid.
I was tired of like having to depend on other people to bring my vision to life when I know what I want to see.
Yes.
So trying to tell someone that, I get frustrated because I'm like, damn it.
Don't you get it?
Right. Like I just said, so I try not to, I don't want to give that energy
I get it.
to someone else. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So for me, it was more of like a control thing.
Okay.
So I went out and bought a camera,
Okay.
Black Friday. So it was real cheap.
Hey.
And
you had to run
you
over
know,
a couple people.
Yeah, so I mean, I started off, it was rough. Oh my God, it was so rough. I was like, this is not easy. And I got a camera that is more for a professional,
Okay.
not user friendly.
Oh,
So
you had to
I had to
actually study.
really learn
Mhm.
my camera.
That's what's dope.
So that actually, it was like everything that kind of I've done, I always did it the hard way.
Mm.
But even though I did it the hard way, it taught me what I needed to know.
Yes.
So that, when it came time, somebody would be like, oh, I can't come, I can't make it. Bet, I got it, don't even trip. Like, I'm
Thanks
covered
for
in
the
all
thing.
angles. Like, it doesn't,
Dopeness.
yeah.
Don't mind me burping.
Get it
Jesus.
out.
Thank you, Natty Light. Yeah.
Brought to you by
Natty Light.
Natty Lade.
That was disgusting.
Brought to you
We're
by.
supposed to keep it chill in here, man, and I'm over here.
These things happen. You're human.
It's all right.
I'm only human on the outside, but on the inside,
That's like Shrek.
I am who I am. I'm just playing. All right, so let's see. So with the control part of you, how deep does that affect your relationships?
Okay. So, I've been single for the better part of, I'll say, 8-9 years, right? Wow. That's real shit. Because, I take relationship very serious.
Of course.
And I needed to learn myself. I needed to learn, what I would deal with, what I wouldn't deal with. I had been in an abusive relationship,
Sorry
so
to hear
it
that.
kind of was like, okay, what the hell did I do to choose that?
Yeah.
Like what were the signs? What was the
Before, yeah.
patterns,
Yeah.
from the guys that I was choosing to date? And so I really had to take a step back, and then I got comfortable in my independence. I love my independence. Like, I be with the shit, and like, not like I'm not on the, I ain't out here like,
I got it.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like that.
I
But
get it.
it's more of like I have to have control of myself
That makes
before anything. I don't like for anyone else to have control over me. If we can be, like, if you can do you and I can do me, but it's not like in a disrespectful, unloyal kind of situation.
yeah,
It's
I
like,
get you.
I'm not going to change who you are.
Right.
I don't want to change who you are, and I don't want you to change who I am.
Right.
If you liked me before you had anything to do with me, so shit, if
Should be okay.
and by the time you get with me, if that's what what happens, then
Please.
we're gonna just stay consistent on who we are individually, but together.
Right.
And I'm completely fine
Like
with
an
that.
adult should.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like it goes so like so far. It's interesting to me to see, but
I'm just trying to see where your head was at with that one. I was just like, let me just throw that.
And you know what? Disclaimer, because I had a relationship for like 3 days.
Wow,
I knew within those 3 days, I was like, yeah, this ain't
gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
And you knew.
And I knew. And everybody thought it was just like so funny, but I was like, that's some real shit because there's people that will suffer in a relationship, stay in some shit just to be in some shit.
Well,
hell no. Like I'm not with
lights.
it. Like I'm perfectly okay with like myself.
Yeah.
I take myself out on dates. I go to the movies by myself. I go out to eat by myself. If I see somebody and they recognize me, I'm like, hey, like we can sit and chill together.
I frequent Walmart.
I go everywhere by myself, and I'm completely okay with that. And it just is.
That's what it is.
But I'm social too. I'm not weird,
No. We all are in a weird way, in our own way.
I have,
because I'm a geek. Like
me too.
What? I'm a geek.
I love science.
I just had great grades because school was easy.
Okay, math wasn't my strongest.
That was my strongest.
English, history, government, all that. Man, look, everybody cheat off my paper.
Only thing I didn't like was chemistry.
Hated chemistry
because I had to remember all this. What?
But biology, I loved it.
Which is why I chose chemistry as my.
It's true.
My what do we call this? Like the not totem, but
like your major.
Like my mascot or so. My Well, I got my medical jacket, like a doctor's jacket and some goggles. Like I'm a chemistry teacher. I got the whole lab set coming, brother. It's awesome.
Oh.
It's gonna be great for the photo shoot. It's gonna be tough.
I'm here for it.
Man, I might have to holler pretty
right. You need some body paint. Look, we can make it. It comes to life.
See, now you got him thinking.
I'm telling you because I like to expand the mind.
Because I got dark skin though. I got dark skin, so
that's why you need silvers and yellows.
I did see Fresh
right.
Pete.
I turned Fresh Pete to Fire and Ice. Like
Fire and Ice. That was so hard. That thing was hard. I was like, okay. It was almost like is this a movie?
You would think so, right?
You about to make some crazy shit happen. Tampa Bay, stand up or sit down, whatever you want to do. Just support. Anyway, so let's see. We've talked about all that crazy stuff. So, what you got next coming up? Like, what's major?
Tomorrow night, I will be at Smokin' Word.
Ooh.
And you know what? I love Smokin' Word. Smokin' Word is kind of where I started.
Good.
That was the first place that I ever did live body paint, and tomorrow that's what I'll be doing. So it's kind of like I get to go home and just
be
with the family. Like I love it. It really is like Nova. Her platform is just something so crazy.
So who's the canvas for tomorrow?
Viva. Do you know Soul Her Power?
Okay.
Yeah, she's a yoga instructor. She's so dope. So dope. So
that's what's up.
Yeah. And she does like all kind of like contortionist type stuff. It's cool. You should come out.
Really?
Yeah. So
Smokin' Word. Shout out Novocaine,
yes.
right? There we go. Novocaine. Bringing the pain.
It's true.
Where's it located?
I'm gonna need y'all to look it up.
It's off of Armenia.
Look it up.
What is it? It's a long word. Okay, it's a club.
But it's on Armenia.
Off of Armenia.
I think it's like Armenia and Sly, ain't it? Somewhere around there.
We're not quite sure.
I never had a chance to pop in.
You're tripping, bro.
I'm gonna get that for you. I'm gonna get that for you and make sure that you have that because it's definitely a place.
Ooh,
yeah.
It means no worries.
It's dropping soon too.
Yeah.
Problem free.
That actually, like, I live by Hakuna Matata. Like, no worries.
It's the hardest. It is the hardest philosophy to live by, but it's so like
true. It's so real.
I'm good. Though.
I'm telling you, it's a reminder. Yeah. It's really that. And
that's dope.
Lion King is coming out. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm so excited.
Shout out Lion King.
Excited.
I'm so anxious.
God, I'm so excited.
What? I got money set aside for me and my kids to go see this.
Pushing kids out the way.
What?
I'm
elbow.
there.
Don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me. I gotta see what Simba look like. Matter of fact, I snuck a peek at what Scar looked like too. I was like, what? They got Scar.
I actually like. Okay, so I don't watch TV, so I ain't seen no commercials.
I'm a YouTube fanatic.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm an Instagram like groupie.
See,
like
Instagram has it too, though. Instagram had it too. They were I was scrolling and they had like a paid a paid ad.
They
of
have
it.
those long videos now that you can do.
Man, you can go tap into Instagram TV, and then the TV just fucking rides, dog. I'm
Technology
like,
crazy.
Jesus. I love fights.
Fights.
Oh, UFC, MMA.
Oh, okay, I was like, you did not see that stuff that happened at Disney.
I didn't even have to bring it up, bro. I didn't have to bring it up, bro.
That
we
is
were
so-
speaking about this right before you walked
before the
in.
show.
I did not have to bring it up. I was not going to do it, but I'm doing it. First off.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I would like to spin my analytical wheels on this. So from observation, this is a family dispute. This is a real close inner circle family
upset.
dispute. Because first off, y'all are close enough to not only pool your money to get into this expensive ass park, but also you stayed at my man's house in the red shirt.
Wait, so they knew each other?
Oh yeah, that's family.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all fighting like dogs.
So the red
and
shirt,
y'all family.
red
This
shirt,
is worse.
And it looks as though the red shirt is the brother of the white shirt woman. So the white shirt woman got the white shirt husband or boyfriend who's got the baby over there in the cart, whom also is in this lovely episode. So
right,
you've got my man in the red. Of course he's hot. Whatever the girl said,
well, supposedly
she spat in my man's face. That's what set him off.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
So the spit in the face, shit, you getting
And
you
that's
getting
when, but see, and
into-
if you look at it, he didn't hit her with like the blows.
Nah.
He hit her with the meps. You know what I'm
was
saying?
like,
He was like, "Did you understand?" But I
Basically,
don't
right?
like it spit
But
on. You know what I'm saying?
but then he turns it on his own girl, closed fist.
At the end.
Closed fist
But
because he
why?
thought.
Because he said somebody hit my mama. Why is my mama on the ground? Somebody hit my mama and pointed at
Mama
her.
fail.
But who hit her though?
Mama
It
wasn't
was
stable.
the sister. If you look back, because I'm telling you, my analytical eyes, when I watch mixed martial arts, I'm looking to see what you're doing, your moves, how you're going to flow into this next move,
Yeah.
transitions. But when I looked, all I saw, because my
Wait,
man,
white shirt.
white shirt,
White
sister
shirt knocked.
hit the mama,
So the girl with the long hair that he ended up hitting
dodged
in the face.
the punch. She dodged the punch,
And-
and that's hit mama.
Okay,
and
so that was my point.
And now me and the girlfriend and the sister are now going back and forth. And guess what happens at that point? Mama got in the way trying to put her arm there, but
Yeah,
guess what?
and she was already not
reaching
stable.
over,
Like-
but you already got hit, and now I'm reaching over, and then at the same time because she was reacting to her mom, to the mama getting hit. So she was going after the sister, but as she was going after the sister, the mama was like, "Oh," falling down to the ground.
I'm
And
just
now-
disturbed at how
Yeah.
far and how
Oh,
long it was. Like the
tremendously
fact
far.
that I know people will stand by and like I don't want to get involved.
Everybody
You're
had the camera
seeing
out.
this huge man putting his hands on
On
these
several
women,
women.
right? Like, and he's not just petty tapping them. Like
No,
he's
he's
beating their
hitting-
ass. And
yeah.
to me, the fact that people can really just kind of like turn a blind eye to stuff like that, like I've been in that situation, and it's just like, really? Like,
Yeah.
this is what you choose to do right now?
Because it's entertainment.
But not even so much that, like, you could. He really, I mean, you saw how big he was. Like,
Yeah, he
he
coulda did some
he
serious
really
damage.
could have done. And the hits that he was giving the girl toward the end of that video,
done damage.
he was connecting.
Yeah,
And
done
I
damage.
mean, regardless, okay, your mama fell to the ground. Your mama knew she wasn't stable. She knew, like, when she was in that wheelchair, when she chose to get up, that you putting yourself in harm's way. So when you got knocked down,
Right.
unfortunately,
Right.
I apologize. I have a soft spot for elderly people and
Right.
and children.
That's what we should.
Like,
You
Granny,
in the way.
get your.
Please
Like,
back
come
up.
on, man.
Please back
Right?
up. Matter of fact,
So-
take a knee, you know?
So his rage still completely unnecessary,
Unnecessary.
completely like just disgusting, and
Yeah,
just the way that the amount of people that it took to stop him.
But they put the right move on his
man,
big ass.
He said-
like
Who the hell
somebody-
knocked me
He
out?
said,
What?
"I'm ready to go to jail today."
He said that first.
Like-
he said that
Yeah.
first. He said that first. But when that white dude
it's so
put that
embarrassing. As a
rear naked
people,
choke
it's
on
so
the boy, I
embarrassing.
said, "Oh, he got that in, boy. He got it all the way under
going
his
to sleep?
chin."
That's so
Ooh, he
embarrassing.
went- what? He
Nah,
went to
but I
sleep so
felt
fast.
bad the most for,
His heart was beating so quick.
For who?
for the kids. Like
All them kids were screaming.
Seriously,
Yeah.
and the little boy was up there like hitting the lady's leg, and I'm like, "Yo, why? Why do we do this?
how did
Like,
we get to this point?
Everything-
Seriously,
What do you mean,
like how did we get
Are you
here?
serious?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I don't want to. I don't see. We chilling, man.
Right.
I don't want to go too philosophical and too deep.
It's just jacked up.
This taps into how social engineering has reared us to this mentality of being flippant to something like that.
So,
to be able to say, you know what, I'm not going to interact because if I jump in, I might get hurt, right. or I might get angry, or I'm going to see red.
And see the thing, okay, now that's a real thing. I'm just going to let that be known, okay? That's a real thing. But honestly, so I after living in California, I had moved to Illinois.
Okay.
In Peoria, Illinois. It's where Richard Pryor's from, and my dad's whole side of the family.
Nice.
So with living there, they have one of the highest rates of, homicides and, poverty and just like everything. They're ranked number 2 in the United States of poverty cities. So
to be on that list,
honestly, and to know that you're living in that, in that place. So with being there, I'm originally from California. I've seen more. I know more,
Culture,
so to go into a place where it's like these people haven't even gotten outside of their city. They don't, it's not to the neighboring city type, situation. So they're kind of stuck in a mindset of this is all I can do. And, me going there, my mission was like, y'all, there's so much more. You know what I'm saying? And I've always had like a light, and I like to be the light. But then it got to a time where there was literally a murder back to back to back, like daily.
Wow.
And you become callous when it starts to be like, damn, well, who's next?
Right.
That mentality.
Yes.
Like
you're numb.
You gotta, and when you're numb.
Yeah.
Every killing ended up being someone part of my family because my family was majority of the city.
population.
You're guaranteed to know somebody, somebody that it's affecting, and to know that it's just like that. It hurts.
Yeah.
So then once you start to not hurt anymore, and it's more of just like you can't even get past the grieving of one before you have to grieve the next one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once that started to happen, I felt like my light dimming, and I felt like kind of like I couldn't shake it, and I didn't want to go outside. You could be in your house minding your business and still get killed. You could. It was just always
Ricochet,
something, right? So at that point, my parents was like, you need to come to Florida.
Heard it.
So luckily, like when they did send for me, like it was just kind of like I was hesitant. I was so hesitant. I did not want to move to Florida. I was like, it's going to be hot.
What year was this?
This was 2017.
Wow.
2017. And I was like, I don't want to go to Florida. Like, it's going to be hot. I'm terrified of snakes. I was like, oh, this is going to be horrible. I'm like, this is just not for me. You know what I'm saying? But my brothers, they convinced me because, I have now I have a nephew. And so he's like, that's my homie. Like, So he's 2.
Okay.
Oh, 2. That boy.
Shout out to the young
busy,
Sarah.
right? So, but yeah, like just to now like be around like my immediate family again and to see how it is here. Because everybody was like, man, you would do great things here. And I'm like, man, I'm doing great things
it's
where I'm
an
at.
open market.
It is, but I was not willing. I'm just going to let you know. It was like pulling teeth. And by the time I got here, I had gone to H's Cypher.
Okay.
That was my first like Tampa introduction.
Shout out to H.
Shout out to H, man. He longevity for real. Like 13 years. That's
I was just going to say
nuts.
Man. 13th anniversary was dope.
Yes, absolutely, right? Yes. And I think I met you at his Cypher probably. And like anybody that I've really collabed with and had like a real like a creative connection or anything, I've probably met through the Cypher or Spoken Words, like, and it's been on since then.
Up and coming staples. Like they're not staples yet, but they're up and coming staples in my belief. As in, like, to the point where, like, oh, you doing what? Oh, you ain't doing it there? No, you ain't doing it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So
it's true. So yeah.
Man. I'm anxious to see where that goes to.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm anxious to see where you go because. You know how many people have talked to me about this Nipsey Hussle piece?
Which one?
The one where it's on your the canvas where the one I was posting.
The lion or the blue?
one I posted. Yeah,
that was the one that I did 2 days after he died. He actually, that's so funny
Rest
that you
in
bring
peace,
him up.
Nipsey. Mhm.
So Nipsey, of course, I'm from California.
Right.
He was my first concert I ever went to.
Wow.
And I didn't, before that concert, I actually went because one of my friends opened up for him.
Oh, wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So, but at the time, I mean, it was like 2000, I want to say 15 or 14, something like that. And I didn't know him. And I was like, okay, like, who's this dude? I'm going to go, I paid to come and see this dude and I don't even know who he is. Man, blew me away.
That's
I was a
awesome.
fan from that day forward.
That's dope.
And so when I had moved here, H, he was like, man, you heard Victory Lap? And I was like, nah, sleep. Super sleep. Like, just completely. I've listened to every single mixtape, you know, all the way up to Victory Lap and just
Very
didn't listen
cool.
to Victory Lap. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to listen to it. Working in corporate America, hated my job. I literally would go to work and just be like, why am I here? I've always been one of those like, hey, good morning to everybody in the office. I literally would come in, mute as hell, and put on my Beats headphones and just be on the computer, just Victory Lap on replay for 8 hours a day.
I get it.
Like, that's
Yes,
like,
yes,
literally
yes,
like, and
yes,
it was
yes.
so influential to me that it encouraged me to quit corporate America and pursue my art full time.
Very cool.
That's how, like,
important it was.
yeah, like, so after when I quit from corporate America, the first painting that I painted was of Nipsey Hussle.
Stop it.
And so, like, afterwards, I'm just like, it was my motivation. And I have my whiteboard where I put, like, my paint and I, like, dab and all that stuff,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So on that board, it was so, like, full. I had just ended up painting on it hard work, dedication, plus patience, which is one of the lyrics to one of his songs from Victory Lap.
Wow.
And it was like, that's my hard work, dedication, and patience
That's
right
sick.
here, right?
That's sick.
So it was just like everything, even though his life, I've never lived anything that he's done,
Right.
but it applies to me in an encouraging way to just keep, you know, creating and stay
Keep
on
moving.
your, you know, on your marathon,
Yeah,
right?
your passion, your-
so
your
when he
craft.
died,
Mm-hmm.
I was at Noah Kane and Friends,
Mm-hmm.
and my phone's getting blown up, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Like, I wasn't answering because I'm like in the middle of, you know,
Right,
a show
so-
or whatever, but it's random people. It wasn't like, you know, family members. If everybody's calling me, then I know something
Right.
happened, you know, whatever. So it was just
Family-wise,
like,
yeah.
okay, random people calling me, whatever. I didn't pay too much attention to it. At some point in the show, one of my friends was on Instagram. She's like, yo, Nipsey got shot. And I was like, I looked at it, closed my phone. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to know. He's going to be all right. Like, be good. And I ended up taking one of the calls. And when I took the call, he was like, are you okay? And I was like,
What you
man,
mean?
come on. Like, and then
Yeah.
he told me, and it didn't hit still. At that point, it still didn't hit. And then now I understood why everybody was calling me, because I put so many people on to Nipsey, so they knew, like, that was going to really, like, affect me. So on the way home, you know, I'm still, like, thinking about it. I'm talking to one of my friends. I'm just like, I just can't, it is not processing. Like, I wasn't crying. I wasn't, like, really...
Registering.
Yeah, it just hadn't hit me yet. So the next day, I was in like a zone, you know, because when, as an artist, when you lose kind of someone who's inspired you, it's either really like devastating to where you kind of just don't want to do anything, or it's super like motivating to where you want to do everything, you know? And I wanted to do everything. I just was like, I'm not going to let this be a sad thing, because that's
Right.
not in his spirit, you know?
Right.
So I just started painting. At first, it was just the picture of just him, and I had put the Crenshaw with the.
Right.
I don't even think I put the laser. No, I put the glitter on it, and that was just like, okay. And I was like, hell no, like this is like, it didn't sit well. Like, that's not what he would. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, go hard if you're gonna do
Right.
it. Like, pay homage. So I started like doing more with it, and it was like the Blue Laces from one of his songs called Blue
Yeah.
Laces, and
Wow.
that song just takes you there.
Okay.
So I listened to all of his music while I was painting it, and it's like
Very
you
cool.
just feel
You were
in
immersed.
that, yeah, like you just feel it. So after I finished it, I'm looking at it. My mom, she came in my room. She was like, "Word?" Like, "Oh, you." Oh, okay.
Went in.
She didn't even know who he was, and so she was like, "Well, who?" Like, you know. So
Who is that?
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Sit down."
Right. Let me
I have a
educate
couch in
you.
my room. Yeah. So she sat on my couch, and that's also how kind of like Create and Chill kind of
Came about.
fell into play too, because
Good.
people will come in my room. Like, my room is kind of like my studio. Like, I
Okay.
have all of my paintings on my wall. Like, it's a whole vibe.
That's dope.
So when you come in, you get a cool feeling. So you got like music playing, you got the incense burning, you got art on the wall. You know, I'm in there doing my thing. So my mom's sitting there, she's listening. My mom, she do not listen to rap at all. So it's for her to listen to it and for her to be like,
oh, okay.
Oh, it was like, yeah, like that's why like it's kind of like affected me like the way it is. And so she was just like, I completely understand. And so from there, it was just, you know, I like to get the approval of my parents from,
very cool.
you know, things like that.
Very, very
It was cool. So
that's what's up. So your parents are an important part of your life.
Oh yeah, definitely. They said like people see, you've seen my stuff. So with the naked and the body art and like all that stuff, people ask my dad all the time, like, because they know he's around, he's around my space sometimes, right? So they're like, you let your daughter like let me? What you mean? He's like encouraging it because he knows like where it comes from, and it's never in a
degrading.
And if he looks at me and is like, you know, he kind of that dad thing. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, hold on, let me tighten up. You know what I'm saying? And that is necessary. My sister,
know your limits. Yeah.
My sister, she's like one of my toughest critics. Her and my dad are my toughest critics. Like they're not gonna let no bullshit fly. So for me, that's also a plus. Like I don't take like when people criticize things about me, I take it and like not that it actually like matters, but it's more of like if you see something, if you're dope, no matter where you go, you're gonna be dope. If that shit bullshit, no matter where you go, that shit gonna be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that applies in so many ways.
Yes.
So many ways,
so
but
real.
it's a real thing. So when people see something that I do and they're just like, it makes sense because like, like I'm not just doing this for me.
Ain't no flim flam.
They say, I'm not out here playing. Like this is a real like. It might seem like I get to play all day and do coloring and all that. Hell no. Like I'm focused. I'm like in a zone.
Yeah.
It takes my time. Like so it's a big deal.
That's dope. I'm so glad you came.
I'm happy I came too. I mean, I might have got lost, but I'm here.
That's real. That's so real.
That's like it wouldn't have been me if I didn't get lost.
Meant to be.
Right. It's true.
That's what's dope. That's what's dope. And what we should have done. What we should have done was we should have had some shots ready, man. So every time we say dope, we got to take a shot.
Oh my God, we would be toe up because that's all.
What?
Translate to all the shows though.
That's all we've said. No, it's playing. No, it's playing. No worries. No worries.
Yeah, we got to drive home.
No worries. Right. So, what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a little break. Okay. We're gonna play a little music.
Cool.
And we'll come back. Yeah. All right. Just chilling.
Cool. Just chilling. We're pretty dope.
We're pretty dope. That's real.
Cap in a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. I'm outstanding, so I stand out. Got more babes than a bathhouse. Top Gun on my Tom Cruise. Play for keeps and I don't lose. You're more than loving, cause you're cool as a breeze. So pick a poison, yeah, I got what you need. Nonchalant, got the green on rotation all night. We gon' keep it psychedelic like a cap and a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Gotta stay up. Wildin' on my haters. In my 23s, having a Jordan moment. Wildin' with the paper. Ice all on my chain. I just popped 2 up, you staying up. Hanging with the gang, that shit dangerous. in a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. I was losing, but I'm better now. All games I've been wrapping up. Quick to death the bull like a matador. Right now I'm higher up than Canada. Cap in a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Good things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Ooh.
Just chillin', just chillin', just chillin'.
Let me tell you about this girl, maybe I should. I met her in Philly, and her name was Brown Sugar. See, we be making love constantly, that's why my eyes are a shade blood burgundy. The way that we kiss is unlike any other way that I be kissing when I'm kissing. What I'm missing, won't you listen? Brown sugar, babe, I guess high up your love, I don't know how to behave. Brown sugar. Sugar, when you're close to me, you love me right down to my knees. And whenever you let me hit it, sweet like honey when it comes to me. Skin is caramel with the cocoa eyes. Even got a big sister by the name of Chocolate. Brown sugar, babe, I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave. How the story goes, brown sugar got me open, now I want some more. Always down for all my nauseous swine, but I think I'm here to solo, all my niggas don't mind. Stick out my tongue and I'm about ready to hit this pretty bitty with persistence. Yo, I don't think y'all hit me. Brown sugar, babe, I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you make it so complicated? Off the drink, we concentrated. I know you won't leave me hanging. Smoking weed out the container. We spend cash for entertainment. There's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying. It's me and you and we making arrangements. It's you and me and we making arrangements.
Is it hot in here or is it just me? I'm so high in here, been smoking on this weed. Told him go and take a shot on 3. Told him drinks is on me. Yeah, the drinks are on me. I said now go and take a shot on me. Only drug a bitch is on is the tree. But I lasted 10 rounds like a freak, like a G. Oh yes, I'm ready. And we're all set. I said I'm ready. Please hold the phone. Oh, please get ready. Oh, I am on one. Where you gon' be at?
Why you make it so complicated? Off the drink, we concentrated. I know you won't leave me hanging. Smoking weed out the container. We spend cash for entertainment. There's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying. It's me and you and we making arrangements. It's you and me and we making arrangements.
I'll keep it simple, baby. I'ma keep it simple with you, baby. You know I don't ever play no games. You know I don't ever complicate it. Got me feeling some type of way. Concentrating on the way you keep the rhythm. Oh my God, I'm glad you came. You came through with that sativa. And the could be having me stuck. You know just how to keep me up. You know it, first believe it.
I put your body on ice. I put your ass on the flight. On the drink and you know how to be. You know how to get on that BSOP, yeah. Can't hide your true colors from me, no. Jim, hey, I'm on the mender cause I can't even lie, I'm feeling them. She ain't into them guys who do a miniature, No, I didn't mean to keep her waiting. I hope I reach your expectations.
Why you make it so complicated?
Why you make it so complicated?
Off the drink, we concentrated.
Off the drink, we concentrated.
I know you won't leave me hanging.
I know.
Smoking weed out the container.
We smoke.
We spend cash for entertainment. There's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying. It's me and you and we making arrangements. It's you and me and we making arrangements. Diving that, really diving that.
Sometimes I'm free, depending on my mood or my
called me weird. We was in math class, third row. I was sitting by you. Right before Mr. Ammons' class. Cause my mama couldn't afford new J's Polo, thrift store, thrift clothes. That was all I knew. Do you remember? I remember when you laughed when I cut my perm off and you rated me a 6. I was like, damn. But even back then with the tears in my eyes, I always knew I was the shit. I like that. I don't really give a fuck if I was just the only one who likes that. I never like to follow other and the chase the sun. Your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what I came supposed to be. Baby, I feel free. Come on and go with me. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about Surah 31:18. Your background, it ain't squeaky clean shit. Sometimes we all got to swim upstream. You ain't no saint, we all a sinner. But you put your good foot down and make your soul the winner. I respect that. Man, you're so fat, and you're all that, plus supreme. Then you're humble, man, I'm numb, yo, with feeling. I can feel everything that you bring. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation. Share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about Revelations 3:17. Or maybe we could see a movie. Or maybe we could see a play on Saturday. Or maybe we could roll a tree and feel the breeze and listen to a symphony. Or maybe chillin' just be. Or maybe we could take a cruise and listen to the roots. Or maybe eat some passion fruit. Or maybe fly to the blues. Or maybe we could just be silent. Come on, let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbalization, stimulation. Share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about something entirety.
Come on and go with me. All right, we just chilling. I'm mad he just, caught me while I was singing. I wasn't even really.
Had to.
I wasn't even really expecting
It
that.
sounded
That's all
great.
right. But we just chilling.
Chris said, "Go Cowboys."
I don't know about all that now.
Hey, man, I actually, for a very long time in my life, I was a devoted Cowboys fan. Like Emmitt Smith,
Yeah.
Troy Aikman.
Michael
oh, my
Irvin.
God. Ken Horton. Boy, I was back then, dog. Hey.
Yeah, I know nothing about that.
It's okay.
so
It's okay. Just a few things.
I mean, I think I know who.
Emmitt
You don't
Smith.
need, I was say you don't even want to know what I was going to say.
Oh, please enlighten us.
Look, hey, it could be
It was a
interesting.
different Emmett that.
Oh, not. Okay.
Right? Okay.
I don't know.
You know what I was
If you was
talking
about to say Emmett Till, I'd be like, oh my God. That is not the same Emmett. They was both running. Some running ass niggas,
Oh
but
my goodness.
see, I'm working on this cursing thing. I'm sorry. So, just chilling with Just Henry and Pretty Dope and Alfie and Serge. We here, Flowhio. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for real.
Family, man.
So, we're back because we partly artsy today. Remember, today's partly artsy. So, I wanted to make sure that I touch base in Tampa again, because this is a show about Tampa. Mostly we trying to focus on what we have to offer the world. The world. You know what I mean?
The world.
And that was no effect, guys. That was just me. That was all me. Nonetheless. You know what I mean? So I got some voiceover work coming, brother. It's awesome, man. I had a dream I was a freaking cartoon character. Watching. It's going to happen.
Let's make it happen.
I'm here for it.
It's going to happen. Man, let me stop breaking bottles over here. All right. So, want to bring up Tampa Museum of Art, okay? I actually went on their website, had a little fun, shifting around.
Oh goodness, is it a test?
No, not really.
Okay.
This isn't a segment you need to worry about. No, this
Okay.
isn't a segment. We got that coming up. We got that
Okay.
coming up.
Okay, cool.
So, but right now, we're just going to bring up some news. If anybody's interested, Tampa Museum of Art actually has the summer art camp. They got Teen Week from the 8th of July to the 12th. They got yoga in the museum.
Wow.
On the 13th of July, 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Yoga in the museum. So not only are you, enjoying the ambiance.
Artistic yoga.
Exactly. Got the music playing, all that good stuff.
Like your classical music in the background.
Shout out. What is it? Is it Miyogi? Did I say her name right?
Oh, yeah, Miyogi.
Yeah. So I just make sure I said her name right.
Hey, I'm here for it. That's awesome.
Oh, hey. I don't want to miss anybody's name. All right. So they got. They have a Sunday figure drawing on the 14th of July and the 28th of July, 2 to 4 p.m. So
Like
they have
stick figures?
I'm assuming it may have a subject, may have a live subject there.
Oh.
Or they may have figures. I'm not sure. It just
Yeah, I'm
said
here-
figure. So
whatever it is.
I don't know.
Speculation.
Hey, will lead us into some crazy situations and conversations.
Allegedly is our big word.
Hey, we're gonna let that ride. I appreciate that, Alfie. Appreciate that. And then they got each Saturday digital photography classes and art spot for the kids. The Florida Museum of Photographic Art actually has Olivia Parker and the Vanishing in Plain Sight exhibition going on, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. All the way till August 31st. This is the expression of her imagination's journey through her husband's Alzheimer's disease.
Oh.
So therefore, you get a different perspective. I like that. They have a contemporary performance curated by Caleb Lindsay, 8 to 5, all the way through the 24th of August. Explores gender, sexuality, class, race, and social identities. They actually have several artists in that exhibition. And I didn't want to write all their names down because that was a lot to do. You feel me? So, yeah, this is the Florida Museum of Photographic Art. You drive by it every time you go on Ashley and Kennedy.
I'm smiling at school.
No, it's okay. That's what you're supposed to be doing right now. You got, and then we've got the Dolly Museum. The Dolly Museum out in St. Pete. Bro.
I haven't been there yet.
I took my kids there for their surrealism exhibit. Fantastic. My kids actually enjoyed themselves. Now, here's the kicker of the whole day, right? I love when my kids get attention from random people. All right? The attention that they got, they did not know they were getting. I observed there was several, like, you could see they had money, like Caucasian women, a few Hispanic women, really, really like bougie. So bougie they got the headsets, listening to the museum.
Oh, listening to the narrations.
Like they got the narration for you.
Cash.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they spent that money on their whole experience.
Okay.
You know? So in the midst of their experience, they stopped and actually were like impressed with the conversation my children and I were having about each and every painting that caught their eye, that I wanted them to catch some attention to. And they were like impressed with their questions and their responses. And I was just in my mind, I'm like, yeah. You know who they are. They're mine, dog. They're mine. The God decline comes again, you know. But it was amazing to actually see their reaction and actually like get that proud daddy moment, you know, daddy swag, hashtag daddy swag, what? And it made me like resolve myself to make sure that they good. Like, it was great. So back to the Dolly Museum. That's why I picked them. During July, all members actually gain admission to the Clearwater Aquarium for free. So you might want to take a little gander into, you know, becoming a member. I don't know.
I love the aquarium.
Me too. I actually went to the one there in Channelside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
I just love museums.
What is
so
the otters? Is it the otters? Were they otters?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the otters were hilarious, bro. Hilarious. I can't stand when people that don't appreciate animals and like just life in general and take it for granted. Slap yourself on the wrist, okay? Please. You take it. No, I was about to say, Alfie, that's not necessary. Don't take it so literal. But I mean, for real, like these otters were hilarious. Like they were playing, they came up to the little glass and
They
messed
were
with
interactive. See? The best.
That's what my kids love. They love that. And then when they had the I think it was like monkeys or something when they went to the zoo.
Oh, got monkeys.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
I love elephants.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Elephants are dope.
They
Never
are
forget.
dope.
Never
I
forget.
feel like that's like my spirit animal.
Never forgets. Yeah.
I have a huge
Who is it?
elephant on my thigh.
Was it my aunt? My aunt collects like little figurines of
Anytime
like
somebody sees
crystal
anything
joints.
with an elephant, they always like, you need this. I'm
Yeah.
like,
To the
You have no
collection.
idea. Right, you have no idea.
That's okay. Let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Get one with the Buddha on top or something. You know, be in there. Like swimwear. Anyway, so the Dolly, we got they got a junior docent art camp. I don't know how to say that word. DOCENT. Anyway, from July 8th to the 12th, opera at the Dolly. Hear this. Opera at the Dolly. They actually have the St. Petersburg Opera Company singers performing on the helical staircase. You can actually meet Susan Hellman Spatafora. There we go.
Oh,
Hellman Spatafora. Spatafora. That's how you got to say something like that. Anyway, they got the Little Surrealists tour still going on. They got the Dilly Dally with Dolly. There it is. Dilly Dally with Dolly.
Say that 10 times.
Hey, try to. Please. They actually got Mimosas and Masterpieces brunch at the Dolly's on the 14th of July. I know. And at 11 a.m.
You're like a newscaster.
Mimosas and Mistresses. I was playing. I don't know where that came from. Oh, my God. All right. So they actually have a Zodiac event as well. And they even have yoga classes, all of that, etc., etc., etc. I got to use the word etc. today. Boom. Winning.
I like to use allegedly
Winning.
at least once a day.
So now, let's see here. I gotta do it now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Do it.
I'm ready.
Do it.
So let me get my paperwork right. Let me get my paperwork. There you go. Okay. Who? And no, I was not sober when I came up with this idea. So,
oh, goodness.
I want us to discuss what if certain cultures or dynasties actually conquered the world and thrived.
Ooh. There's one I have in particular affinity for.
Ooh.
This is going to be fun, right?
Okay.
All right. So, how do you feel life would be if, let's say, I got a whole bunch on my list too. how life would be. We'll just say, because you're here, if the British actually became like the world power that most people feel America is, how do you feel life here would be? Like
Crumpets and tea.
Yes.
Crumpets and tea.
It's 4 o'clock. What are you doing? I'm drinking my tea.
Right. Literally. I mean, the British, I believe it'd be very royal.
Yes,
You know?
everyone be royal.
I mean, really, some of them have to be peasants.
Hey, somebody gotta.
But, I would be royal.
Hey, get it, pretty dope.
But, I mean, I honestly...
Intriguing, isn't it?
It is very intriguing.
Yeah. Like, I mean, include technological advances, everything. Like, put it in your wheel and spin it.
I feel like I don't know a lot about Britain.
That's see
because of the royalty. The royalty.
I mean, maybe like a lot of pinkies up.
Tea and crumpets, and soccer wouldn't be called soccer; it would be called football.
Football. Okay.
And then the American football would be American football.
Okay.
There would be no America.
There would be no.
There would be no America.
There would be no America. Oh,
look
so
at,
we're gonna go that route.
What do you mean we would go that route?
So
That's the
England
route.
conquered
That's
the
the
United
route.
States.
That's the
and
route.
We became we would become a colony of.
We'd be West
Her
England.
Majesty.
We would West England.
There would be a lot more James Bond.
A lot
TV.
more James Bond movies. That's funny.
It wouldn't be called fries. Everything would be called chips.
Right.
Fish and chips at every corner.
Every corner. Mayonnaise everywhere.
There'd be no more place to be Bobbies.
Bobbies.
There'd be no subway. It'd be the underground.
You're funny.
That's why I feel like I know nothing. That's fine.
See? Real quick segue, because we're gonna come back to this real quick.
Okay.
Have you traveled outside of the country yet?
I went to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
How'd
My
you get there?
father's from the Bahamas.
On a boat.
That's
No,
dope.
did you take the cruise?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's
Which cruise
dope.
did you take?
Carnival.
That's dope.
I thought we went on the same
How'd
one.
you?
I went. It was a girls' trip. It was for my Talicia's birthday. And,
Yes, I saw the pictures of those.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
Fine,
It was so much fun. Yeah.
I'm so
like,
glad nobody came back pregnant.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
for real.
That's great.
For real, dude.
Like,
Let me tell
Ladies
you.
were like, no, we're grown and we're responsible.
That's
I
true.
just say
You know
that.
what? We'll get into that conversation later
Off the
because
air.
honestly, I think I just made a post about this. I'm not sure if you caught it, but it was basically just saying like, you know, when somebody tells you like, do what you want, like do what you want to do. Why does it have to be a threat? Like
it depends on the tune,
Like,
the
oh,
attitude and
but-
tone.
The tone.
it does have to do with the tone, but it also comes off as like, ooh, if I do what I want to do, what the hell's gonna happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because usually what I
Sounds
want to
like a
do
threat,
includes
yeah.
like food or like painting, go to the beach, go to the movies. You know, like these normal people activities
that
you
we
know?
could do in
You're
another
confined on
country,
a-
Right?
Yeah.
Like it should be completely okay. But when you like throw it at me, like, well, do what you want to do. Like, what made you think I wasn't?
I have
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
that I wanted to do.
Right?
Okay.
But then
it was
I don't know. It just kind of feels like there's a lack of trust in that.
Yeah.
And I
Well, here's why I asked that as well, because why I said the pregnant part as well, because my father's from the Bahamas. Not to say that he is this type, but I've met a lot of types of gentlemen in the Bahamas, and they are very keen on American black women, and they're like, oh, somebody daughter coming home with me. That's the type of vibe that you'll catch. I'm just saying. I've seen
I
it
don't
done.
even. I
I've
don't
seen
know.
it done. Seen it done. Matter of fact, it's not even just African American women. I've seen it done with a Caucasian, supremely white, like mid America, like they came from like Kansas or somewhere
Made in the
Midwest,
USA
right?
flag.
Got down to the
Trying to live
island,
their best life.
and they're down there during Junkanoo, shout out Junkanoo, Nassau, all that, which is like our carnival, right?
Yeah.
Man, all I saw was the lady walking with him with the hand in hand, and all the man said was, my girl, and then next thing you know, he's rapping to it, and next thing you know, she lets that man's hand go.
Wow.
And she was just
Smitten.
chilling.
Just.
She was
What?
smitten.
Dog, I saw it happen.
It reminds me about.
I was like, I don't even know, I was like 14. I don't even remember, like 14, 15.
That was subconscious.
Bruh,
Yeah.
that stuck with me for the rest of my life. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
She
She was
yeah?
trying to get a groove back.
Oh, yeah?
You know what?
That
It's just like Eddie
That's
Murphy.
so funny.
That bit that Eddie Murphy did in Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Okay.
Where the girl goes. to the Bahamas to get away from
Bruh.
a bit. Yeah,
Bruh.
But
The
honestly,
whole
our
thing.
trip had like, I don't know.
How many men have you were hit on over there?
Alfie, this is my show, brother.
I'm sorry.
This is my show.
I'll shut up now.
Alfie, this is my show. I'm asking the questions over in this mother sucker. Back to
thank you.
My segment.
Thank you.
With all the love in my heart, Alfie. With all the love in my heart. What if I'm gonna ask? Let's see. What if the Romans kept
It'd
power?
be like 300. My
Keep
goodness.
going with technological
Like-
advances, everything. Come on, what do you think society would be like?
A lot more Archie.
What'd you say?
I say a lot more statuesque. A lot more art.
I believe that.
Yeah, the
I believe that.
architecture. Ooh.
A lot more literature
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That would be
Ew.
Togas everywhere.
Toga party.
Communal baths.
That's all I can think of.
Oh, not bathing. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
No, Romans got. They were the ones that kind of helped us with water.
Sandal game on point.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
On fleek.
So those Nike
But
sandals
see,
don't feel weird.
they even have a theory that they learned that from another country, but we won't.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Or
'Cause, you know,
continent, you know.
I know what you're talking about.
But nonetheless, I don't have hard proof. I don't have facts.
There'd be a lot more clean
But nonetheless,
food too.
You said clean food?
Like
Food, Greek food
Like
is
Yettos.
everything.
Greek food is fantastic.
I love
I've actually
it.
been to Greece, and it's
Really?
awesome. The things they do to a lamb, oh my god!
See, you know what? I actually,
Oh,
I don't think I've participated in lamb.
kid,
I don't think so.
Don't
Like,
worry about it.
What is
Let
it?
it happen.
Gyros? Is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a thing?
Yettos.
I don't.
Let it happen.
Yeah, I don't participate in that.
Yes.
Let it happen.
It's
Let it
let
happen.
it happen. My God, let me tell
I
you.
swear to
Let it
you. I
happen.
swear to you. There's not.
What do you think of Acropolis then?
What's wrong with it?
No, I'm saying like, is that like genuine like Greek
Oh,
food, or is it more like?
I haven't.
It's
Because
more
it's
authentic
amazing.
than
You know what?
salams.
You know what? That's
More
here's what we're
authentic
gonna
than
do.
salams.
We have another segment that I have for another day, right? Where we're gonna actually go to places to eat in Tampa.
Please invite me.
Really?
Yes.
You want to come join me?
Oh my God, I'm a foodie.
Really?
I am
Oh
too.
my God.
No, I don't know if
Like-
you can match me. I don't know, kid.
Oh,
I don't know,
man.
kid.
So
This is a
me
battle
and
of
my cousins
foodies.
actually are planning to take a road trip to go to different restaurants.
Oh my God! Wait,
How about this?
diners, drive-ins, and dives.
I give me dap on that
I
one
just
because
watched that.
I am
That's
so
I love it.
infatuated with the fact that there's so diverse of people to use the same concoctions of
impossible.
spices and herbs and even come from different countries. I mean, on the planet, you know what I'm saying? There's a finite amount. But the amount of combinations that people do it, their
Yeah.
signature they put on it, and then the gravy, like, ugh.
Oh yes, Jesus, Hallelujah.
If you could only see my
Man.
face. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And I'm gonna let y'all look at pretty dope on the live.
Oh, they're
feed. You
looking
don't
at
need
me.
to see
Hey
my
guys.
face. You don't need to see my faces now. I was looking
You
mad.
know, another thing about the
hot.
Romans,
What's that?
our architectures would be a lot more nice.
That's
That's
what, yeah, that's
true.
what I said. Yeah,
A lot of more pillars everywhere.
Oh
yeah.
my
Pillars.
goodness,
A lot of pillars.
Like
Statues on
the
pillars.
crown mold, like
Statuesque.
just
Yeah, absolutely.
like that.
Yeah.
That side of things for me is like I
I
could
think
just be.
I think
could take a
homes
tour
would be
of-
more open
Yeah.
air to open,
Open
air.
air.
You know what I'm
There you
saying? To be able to breeze through.
A lot more
I
line
believe-
fights.
I believe that the Coliseum. I think the MMA would have still been
Yeah, that
thriving.
that'd be more
I think those guys would have been the like remember what was the show? Oh man, where they had the gladiators.
Yeah.
Remember gladiators?
American Gladiators?
They would have American gladiators, and it would be commercialized. They would actually
And
be
then
the stars
theater-
of our
theater, like
theater
acting
would be
and stuff.
crazy.
Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
God. Yeah,
It would be incredibly different, and I think it would be pretty dope.
it would be pretty dope.
I think
It would be pretty dope.
I think it would be pretty dope.
Would be pretty dope.
I would
telling you,
pay
we'd
to
be-
go see somebody fight a lion.
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
Or
I-
six
see, I don't-
tigers.
I don't
you know,
know.
chained up
I don't
tigers.
know. I can't see stuff like
Gladiator was
that.
a joint, man. I'll let
I
him know.
can't witness stuff like that.
I'm appreciative that you can't,
Yeah.
but me on the other hand, I'll go up in
You also got
there.
to remember that part of the world over there is where
It was a different time
it's
too.
well, it's close to Italy. Maybe not. I was gonna say pizza would be a lot better. But
Hey.
then everything.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. So with some nice goat cheese, what? Ready
There
to
you
go.
go. A little bit of a bite to it.
Ew.
What do you mean? If hold up. I ain't talking about no random goat that's out there eating everybody else trash. I'm talking about actually, you know what I'm
Grass-fed
saying?
farm,
Grass-fed
grass-fed,
goats. Like
on
this
the
is
hills,
not
the hills and
no
The free range
no,
goats.
No. We don't do a free range. No.
No, free range is out there. They're out there.
Oh,
They're
excuse
not-
me.
yeah,
Yes,
they're not caged.
Then I digress.
When
No,
it
that
comes
makes
to- I
a
don't
huge
know.
difference, though.
When it
I'm
comes
not
to
letting them
cheese,
eat
like
that
I'm
nasty.
real like limited. Like I'll be like American, pepper jack. Like
Provolone's good. I'm a provolone guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so another clue into Just Henry's life. I've been to Holland, right?
Awesome.
Nice.
Gouda is how you pronounce it. Gouda, people
Oh,
say
yeah.
whatever, but
Gouda.
good stuff, right?
Or if you're
But
from the
they
Bay,
have
Gouda.
so many different ways to take cheese, like milk, and just run it, like lamb, goat, anything.
Feta's good.
Well, not
too.
you can do anything, but I wouldn't recommend. What
Yeah,
was the
Like,
movie?
if
What was the
it's-
movie
more
where he
it
said he?
stinks, the more I'm like, yeah, no.
See that's an acquired like
Yeah.
because some wines I can't stomach. You get what I'm saying? So
Say it ain't so.
See, now you reverse roles. Here.
Right.
there's some wines that smell
Like,
it.
I
I'll be
mean,
like,
like,
no, I'm straight.
like bitter,
Yeah.
bitter
Yeah.
wine. I can't
Yeah.
even. I'm not
Right.
even gonna
So
try
that's
it.
what I'm saying. So I think it's the same thing with cheeses. So
Cheese and wine go together. Boom.
hey, but what stinky cheese goes with stinky wine? Can't do it. Can't do it.
You got that more, you know, sir?
That's so funny.
No. Okay, don't.
Let's try one more. Let's say, huh?
He's like all about China. Like
Japan. Not Japan.
I had it on here. All right. So if ancient China actually conquered the world and kept that dynasty going, what would you think life was like?
Man,
Come on.
technology would be on a whole nother.
that's facts.
Right? Like we would already be on. Like
We'd have
I feel like
Jetsons.
by this point,
Flying
we would be able to leave a FaceTime voicemail. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I feel like that would be a real thing because it's
How
2019.
is that thing not a thing yet?
Exactly.
Actually,
Seriously,
Exactly.
That's dope.
Let's-
I need
Did
people
we
to see
just
my
come up
face.
with something just now?
Let's
I
make
think
sure we're
so.
not-
Like
Do we?
Let's say we're not confused on this, just because the Chinese and the Japanese. The Chinese are not as
free.
how should I say
Socially free?
technically
Technologically advanced.
advanced as Japan is.
Correct.
So that's
Well,
where
which
there's
one did
that
we
little
choose? So we're-
confusion.
We said
China?
China. We
So
said
China.
China.
So there would be a lot more.
But Steve, they were still the ones that came out with gunpowder anyway,
Yeah,
so
that's
they
true.
would still be advanced. They were there. They were just
They're
more
I mean, it
advanced
would be a
They
were
lot
just-
of people.
yeah,
Yeah.
a whole lot of people.
Like population.
Would there be a
Whoa.
great wall across
well,
the
actually,
United States?
Oh
didn't
my God.
was it China that actually was
That
doing the
wall, yeah.
one child per family thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my! Now,
So they
okay,
actually did that too. So.
that's a no.
That was
I
if it
would
was a
not
female.
even
Was
like.
that, and they were trying to. Yeah,
If
you
you
seen the
only allow
orphanages
one
over
female.
there? They have like girl orphanages, like a plethora of them, like girls that
That's so
actually were
sad.
just so like because you want your name to go on. That's what their objective was.
Well,
so
damn.
if you don't have a boy,
No, they want your name to go on if you're at a certain status. If you're
That too, right.
less, then
Yeah.
they take your boy and throw him in the army.
So that's where you start getting into the imperial kind of like you have an emperor and the rule that goes with that.
that would not be.
So
fun.
that's kind of.
I don't think it would be fun.
I don't think it would be that fun. The food would be interesting because
I don't even know.
no, you get the
Man,
spices.
they eat pets around there, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, no, and no. So yesterday,
Oh,
you guys,
Don't be sad.
yesterday I was on Twitter and I saw this video of this Asian man. I don't know what exact, but he took a real live rat and
bit
its head off.
Wow.
My whole everything. I'm just like, I'm good.
Hey.
I just don't want any.
It sounds like
the
the
dark side of
Yeah.
Instagram.
Hey, man.
like Indonesia
I mean,
or something.
Sometimes you just got to bite a rat's head off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Sometimes you
I'm
ain't got
playing.
no.
I'm playing. I've
I
never.
don't know if it's ever the right time.
I've never
but,
bit
you know.
anything's head
You don't
off,
got enough
like-
for the 4 for 4, man.
except like a gummy bear. Like that's about.
That's
to
all I
the
do.
extent of-
What else? What else?
Maybe a freaking animal cracker or some. That's
There'd be a lot more
Right.
like kung
That's about
fu.
as
At
far as I'll
first,
go.
right?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I am.
Like martial artists.
I
arts.
would definitely be argumentative to the martial arts.
Do you think bullying
doing
would be
well.
as big of a issue?
No.
I don't think so either.
they got
Everybody would
everything
get-
controlled over there.
exactly.
Well, mainly because corporal punishment in the school would be like welcome. They'd be like,
Yeah,
we're
they'd be like,
beating
fight.
everybody. 10
It's
lashes.
true. But right, and it's like I feel like it's a fair kind of like, oh shit, You know what to do. You know
Well,
what
they
to
had
do.
and they had a different upbringing type code. You know, like
Yeah.
they reared everybody to be like tick tick tick. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do it. You know, everyone wakes up, everyone works out at this time. Everyone, let's do it together.
Out in the field.
Oh, you don't want to do it together? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw you out. All right.
Now you've been out.
You're gone. You're ostracized.
Ostracized.
You're gone.
You're an outcast.
Excommunicated, if you will, for the Catholics in the room. I'm just playing. But yeah, I think it would be strange. I think it would be crazy. I got some other ones for the next time we bring this up. So
there you go.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
all for the food thing. Now that you mentioned the food thing,
Oh,
I'm
it's
with
going
that.
to happen, bro.
Like, I'm
Like,
with that.
it's going to happen. Though there's a new ramen joint in Brandon.
Ybor. Oh, no.
There's one in Brandon. I want to hit up.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to go to the
Which
one.
one is it? Is that the Ichikoro?
You know, I've been
Wait,
curious
you're gonna try
about
and be
that.
like a food critic?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all day.
I'm here for
Have
it.
y'all been to Ichikoro?
It's gonna be like diners and
I heard
drive-ins.
See, I haven't had a lot of food here. To be honest with you, like I mean, I kind of go to like my same like
place is
whatever.
I will
place.
say this. If you have not gained an affinity to food trucks, this is the city to
Yeah.
do it to.
Yeah.
Food trucks everywhere. Galore.
God.
They got a food
Shout out
truck
to Hot
rally.
Mess. Like them people, they got their shorts. Their shorts. They put their shorts.
Yeah,
with their
let me
chips,
tell
like,
you.
When was that anyway? Do you remember what month that was? They got a food truck rally that they have at the state fair, the fairgrounds. Hundreds of food
I know,
trucks.
at like my place of my 9 to 5ish, they had a point where there was
so
food
good.
trucks coming every other day.
Yeah.
And they're all different.
They're all different.
But that's the
There's
beauty
like
of
barbecue one day,
So that's-
and
see,
then
you're
Korean
not
the next
getting that
day,
in China.
Yeah.
no food
Not,
trucks in China.
not imperialistic China.
No, they got those little carts though.
Yeah, no.
They sell the vendors, street vendors,
I'm all
like
for
most
food
places.
trucks.
But
Just got me hungry over here.
I'm always hungry.
for real, man.
Just like Incredible Hulk's always angry. I'm always hungry.
That's my secret.
You walk in the room and you say,
I'm
"Hey
always
man, Henry, you hungry, man? I could eat." Yeah.
Right.
No, I like that, Serge, because Henry would be like, "That's my secret."
It's so
I'm
funny.
always
So
hungry.
I got a friend of mine told me this morning. Actually, she recommends if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, they have like the little mini corn dogs or whatever.
Okay.
You have to get caramel dipping sauce.
Caramel.
Sounds trifling as hell,
It
but
does
it's
count.
everything. Like when I tell you, it's like what the fuck? It's so good.
It seems like that would
It
be.
is
Sounds
so
like a
good.
umami type thing.
It's
you know
like
what I'm
it's like
saying?
a salty
Like
sweet kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
See,
and I'm
now-
a chicken and waffles. Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's
You know
my
what?
favorite, hands down. Like
Okay.
chicken and waffles.
Okay.
Okay.
What was it? I just performed at a chicken and waffles place out in St. Petersburg. What's the place called?
Is it Mama's? No, that's not.
Rush Hour. Shout out Rush Hour St. Pete.
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
like my fave here is Rye Rise.
Okay.
Ain't been there yet.
on it's
So
on 30th.
good. Yes.
We're going to do this.
So
I'm going to
good.
budget this in my budget. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
Because
You know
my
what?
brother loves some food, man.
Yeah, we got.
I'm going to get it
That
in.
would
Take
be
take a
everything.
note. Take a note from Diners and Dives and try to find
Right.
one of them places that have.
Dude, we've got places in Tampa that's
places
been on there.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
To do
it's crazy.
Have you had Gator before?
West Tampa
I
Sandwich
did
Shop.
at the at the fair.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
It depends on who's cooking it. Much like a lot of things. It depends on who's cooking it.
True.
Facts. If they've got soul.
You shall be the guide, and we shall be your disciples.
I'll just be just Henry in that bit. You know what I mean? You're going to be just chilling in that thing. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be dope.
I'm already thinking about.
I'm like
food.
stroking my beard on this one. Yeah. It's going down. Oh, man, the many ideas.
Right, the possibilities.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
It's endless. It's
Endless.
endless. It might be the things we
It's a flavor orgasm
Yo.
Yo.
of just
Hey,
explosions.
man.
Okay.
I am not afraid of putting a sunny side up egg on my bacon cheeseburger like a champion. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Oh, they make those
And
over
let
at
that,
Mermaid
the messier the
Where?
burger, the better.
at the Mermaid Tavern.
Somebody else
And
told
they
me
did
about
that at
place I've
game
never been
time.
there.
I used to work at game time. I did it all the time. What?
It was
What?
It comes on the burger,
What?
and they got truffle fries that are
I
Stop
love
your
truffle
foolery. Now, see,
best
look,
truffle fries I had.
now we doing damage. Oh my
Right.
goodness. I mean,
Speaking it into existence, bro.
It's going to happen. This is going to happen. This is a thing.
We got your back
already.
Bless that night. Let us know when.
We're here to eat.
Bless that night. Bless that. Right.
Bring with us.
We're gonna start with
you,
appetizers.
man.
We're gonna go to main course, dessert, all that.
Yo,
All
shout out
that.
main course.
We gotta do it after the
What?
show because we do it before the show.
They have a seafood egg roll.
Oh, hallelujah.
Make you want to just
What?
Just make you want
No,
to
I won't.
God.
I was just gonna say I'm not gonna
So
slap my mama.
good,
But
like-
my mama has a very pretty face, so I'm just gonna leave that
There
way.
you go.
Raise my voice in her.
Straight up, that. That's so funny. Oh my God. Well, first off, I want to say, Pretty Dope, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
You have been fantastic.
Yay.
Your light has been shining. Oh,
Thank you,
so
thank you,
wonderful.
thank you.
Like for real, like you're my first in studio guest.
I think that's like
Legit.
y'all heard it, okay? First in studio.
Yeah, that's my daughter's favorite word now. Legit. Like legit,
Yeah.
Daddy. She's 8. What are you doing? This
Wait till
legit?
she says real shit.
Oh my God. She only gonna say it once. Not in my house. That's my big. Not in my house.
Like, wait, too far.
Right. But no, actually, would you do everyone else that's listening the honor of telling them how they can, follow you online and all that?
Of course. So you can find me on all social media at Pretty Dope Artistry. That's on Instagram, on Twitter because they was tripping. It's Pretty Dope Art, but you can still find me there. Yeah. So also we have Create and Chill every first and third Wednesday of the month.
Yeah.
At room 1701, located on Waters, and in Tampa. And tomorrow night I'll be at Smoke and Word doing live body art. So definitely come and check that out. Also,
Word.
so yeah. That's where you can find
Y'all
me.
check her out.
Check out my art. Buy some art.
Buy some art. Show some
Here
support.
for it. Yes, please.
Keep the art going.
Speaking of which,
hey,
I went into
what we got in that.
What that be?
I brought it for you too.
Oh my God!
So you can have it in your
Guys,
studio.
look.
Okay. I'll sign it and everything.
Please. Oh my
Yeah,
God!
so
She got
this
me a
is-
print. Oh my God!
Yeah, so you
We gotta
can
get a
have
frame.
it. For
Yo,
sure,
I'm
yeah.
gonna.
I meant to, but I kind of got lost.
No,
don't
it's
worry about
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
See, look.
Careful, there's water.
If
I know
only my dark skinned behind could blush. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
It's all right. It's all right. But yes, this is yours. So I'm going to sign it for you before I leave.
No, please do. That's so fantastic of you.
Chris said y'all making me hungry. Shout out to him.
Chris Ogden. That's
He
my
get a
boy,
DMX.
man.
That's my man.
Yeah, man.
How you feel?
Brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? But
Awesome
nonetheless,
sauce.
everyone, please and thank you for joining us here. Hold on, let me get my cheese mo going.
Yeah, shout out to Just Chillin' with Just Henry.
Just chillin'.
That's right. That's right.
Just chillin'.
I had to do it. I had to do it one time, one good time. But next week, we're gonna be here once again, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Flow Radio. Just chilling with Just Henry. We're gonna have we're gonna be potentially poetic next week. All right, potentially poetic. That's what we're gonna call it.
Poetic.
I'm gonna come with something too. Watch. But a good friend of mine, Chill the Poet's gonna be here. You know Chill?
Lit. We had him at Create and Chill.
Yes.
He's so dope. You guys are in for a treat.
Fantastic. And it's just I'm all about perspective. Like, anyway.
Kicking some real shit.
Dope.
For real.
Anyway, thanks everybody for showing up and vibing with me. Please share. I depend on you, the city, to actually help us, make this a thing. Y'all heard us talking about the food. It's going to happen. Anybody need some advertising? We working because we actually getting this out here, man. We actually doing some good work. What you got for me to just lead off with to vibe out?
Let me see what we got.
Finish off the show.
Let's see.
Just chill.
But
Let's chill.
Hey, you see that? You see what she did there?
Yes.
See what she did there? That's so dope.
Please tell me you have that.
Anyway, all right. So then, yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna hit. You finish, right?
you.
That's what we do. Hey, just chillin'.
Let's run some Paris.
All right. Ending live. Boom. Smooth. Yeah. And with that, everyone, good night and thank you. Yeah.
Jus Chillin.